Hey everybody, welcome back to Second Wind Homestead. Since we are inundated with plums around here, today we're going to make a plum cobbler from some of the plums that I can. You can also make it straight from fresh plums if you prefer. First thing we're going to do is get your oven preheating to 375 degrees. I have a 9x13 pan, full stick of butter in it. Get it into the oven to start melting. Okay, then I have my quart jar of plums. This was I would have started from fresh, but this is actually a jar that did not seal when I processed it, so we're using it for cobbler today. If you start from fresh, you will need 4 cups of sliced plums and a cup of sugar and a little bit of lemon juice in that pot. We want to get this up to boiling as well. Then we'll make our batter to go in the pan. Alright, while the butter is melting in the pan, in the oven, and I have my plums coming up to a boil on the stovetop, we're going to make our batter. It is 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of sugar, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, pinch of salt, maybe a little bit more, and 1 cup. I'm going to mix these first just to get that baking powder spread out evenly, break up a few clumps in my sugar. Doesn't have to be a real, perfect mix, just enough. And then 1 cup of milk. Let me pull my butter out because it is fully melted and I don't want it to burn. Gotta mix up our batter. Popping at me. Alright, and you don't want to overmix, you just want enough to make sure that it's moistened. Alright, you just pour it over the butter in the pan. Relatively evenly. It does not have to be perfect. Okay, once that's done, my plums are at a boil. You just pour them over. It really is as easy as that. Put them back in the oven, which is fully preheated by this point. So 375 degrees, 40 to 45 minutes. That batter will rise up through the fruit and it is absolutely wonderful. See you back in 45. Okay, I got lunch going on the stovetop, so take a quick peek at our cobbler. It's starting to look wonderful. My timer just went off, just pulled it out of the oven. Got a nice, good color. It's a little darker than probably it normally would be because the plums are dark. And I just like to pick a nice thick section of batter and stick a toothpick. As long as that comes out clean, you are done. You can turn your oven off. You can set this aside to cool a little bit. This is good as is. Or if you've got some good ice cream, warm with a good scoop of ice cream would be excellent. We don't tend to have ice cream at home all the time, so this will be dessert for the kiddos later. Thanks for watching.